Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 15 of the Football Manager 2018 Arsenal career. Now we're having a pretty decent career so far, aren't we, here with Arsenal? It is our first season. Remember, we are only going to be doing the one season, but depending on how good we do, we could be tempted into doing a second. We've just qualified for the Champions League for next season, which was one of the main aims, and as you can see, a couple of the players are happy with us qualifying for the Champions League. I think it was Mustafi and Hector Bellerin both settling their nerves about not qualifying, but we've got there, and it is now down to a two-horse race in the Premier League with ourselves and Tottenham. We do have, Tottenham have a game in hand, but look at the games that they're playing. They've got City, Arsenal, United, Chelsea in their run-up, Leicester and Crystal Palace. We do have Tottenham to play, but I think Tottenham have a harder run in the final games. But before we do head into any of those last league games, we have the Europa League games to play. This is in the quarter-final. It is the second leg. If you can remember the last game being in the first leg, we did take, I think it was a 3-1 first leg victory. Yeah, 3-1. You can see in the top left there. Here are the starting lineups then for both teams. Slightly more defensive there for the Portuguese giants Benfica, but hopefully Arsenal can push themselves forward and get a goal at the very least. We do have 3 away goals, so that's something that Benfica need to work on. They do have a chance here with a penalty, as we were just having a look at the stats there. Penalty comes in, goalkeeper dives the wrong way, and it is Benfica and Jonas who score the first goal of the game. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the first half then, and it was Benfica who took the lead as we head into the final minute now of the first half. And Arsenal pushing forward, looking to get themselves on level terms. And Iwobi runs all the way through. And what a fantastic solo goal that was from Alex Iwobi. And we'll have more of that, please, Iwobi. He does start his World Cup in real life in today's game for Nigeria. And there he is again, up scoring his second goal of the game, and I think with that goal that is going to guarantee us into the semi-finals of the of the Europa League. The final whistle blows. Arsenal win then 2-1. We win 5-2 on aggregate. AC Milan, they go through as well. Hoffenheim, they knock out Seville, and Tottenham, they get through after a 3-3 draw at home at Wembley Stadium. So we could face Tottenham in the next round, and in fact here is the UEFA draw, or Europa draw. I keep saying UEFA, it is Europa League. Let's see, it is Tottenham who are taking on AC Milan, and Arsenal are at home in their first leg, taking on German side Hoffenheim. So I'm pretty happy with that. We could face Tottenham or AC Milan in the final. I'm hoping it's going to be Tottenham. Of course, if we go out and beat Tottenham in the final, that would be absolutely fantastic. But there is our schedule. As you can see, the games that we've played, we've only lost once this season, and that was against Swansea City. We did lose, in the Carabao Cup as well, but we wasn't really too bothered about that. We do have some FA Cup games coming up against Manchester City. That is, again, another semi-final, and I think we will be covering that as well in today's episode. But let's get some more league games played. This one away from home, taking on Brighton. Win this, and we're going to be very, very close then to lifting the Premier League title, especially if Tottenham can drop some points in their games. Again, another defensive midfield here from the opposition. And we've got Aubameyang starting up front for us. Danny Welbeck starting on the left side. We're giving Alex Iwobi a little bit of a rest for this one, after he had a fantastic midweek performance against Benfica. But the sun is shining, as you can see, and that ball plays straight through the middle, and the first goal of the game goes to the home side. It is Brighton, and it is Ulua who scores the first goal, then giving Brighton a 1-goal lead. Less than 10 minutes gone, and now we are heading into the final couple of minutes, and as you can see, Brighton have done absolutely fantastic to hold on to that 1-0 scoreline, and in fact they do get the victory. So as I said a short time ago, we only lost one game all season against Swansea, and now we have lost a second. A bit of a blow there. We was hoping to get the title wrapped up as soon as possible, but here is the big game next door. After losing against Brighton, we really need to hit back straight away, and no better game to do it than at Wembley Stadium, taking on your biggest rivals in the league in Tottenham Hotspur. So it's going to be a big, tough game for Arsenal. We've got Lacazette back starting. We've got Alex Iwobi starting as well, getting our big boys in the starting 11. And let's see how we get on then. Very, very central tactics there by Tottenham. So hopefully we can get ourselves on the wings and exploit them down these wings, which we are doing right now. Cross comes in, head is there, and it was Danny Welbeck who had nodded it down, and Alexandre Lacazette smashes it into the back of the net. Less than a couple of minutes to go, and Arsenal still holding on here to a 1-goal lead. Tottenham looking for a late equaliser. Are they going to be able to do it? Edge of the area shot comes in, poor effort there. And there is the final whistle. A big victory there for the Gunners. Alexandre Lacazette was the only goal of the game. And that is a huge 3 points, with Tottenham obviously dropping the 2 points. And that could give us a very big advantage going into the last few games. And in fact, Tottenham have dropped another 2 points there at home against Manchester United. But no league game for us today. We are actually going to Wembley Stadium yet again to take on Manchester City in the FA Cup semi-final. So a big game. We do have a big 2 strikers up top there, Aubameyang and Lacazette strike partnering each other today. So let's see if we can grab a bunch of goals. But right now it is Manchester City on the edge of the area. De Bruyne playing it backwards. Good passing play here from Manchester City. Crossed in far post, and that one nodded past the keeper. Bernardo Silva giving City the 1-goal lead. Less than half an hour gone, and now Arsenal have some work to do. Not the best of games there for Mesut Ozil so far, as that one creeps in, and again it's the young man Bernardo Silva who scores his 2nd goal of the game. And Arsenal really struggling in this match. We've got a lot of work to do. Now we are into the second half, and it is a corner, and again we've conceded, and things are going from bad to worse here for Arsenal. Now remember, I think it was actually Manchester City who knocked us out of the Carabao Cup earlier on in the season, and it looks like they're going to be doing the same here in the FA Cup semi-finals. That was played through. Aubameyang goes all the way through on the edge of the 6-yard box. He does pull a goal back, but with less than 10 minutes to play, I don't think we're going to get another 2 goals. And we are into the final minute now. We haven't got the 2 goals that we were searching for. And right now, in fact, it's Manchester City on the late attack looking for a 4th. Cross comes in, far post, and there is the hat-trick goal for Bernardo Silva, which leaves Arsenal out of the FA Cup semis. Manchester City are going to take the victory 4-1. Good performance by them. Not so much there for Arsenal. Aubameyang only getting the only goal of the game for him. Bernardo Silva with a nice performance himself, with the Man of the Match award as well, with a nice little hat-trick. So hopefully City can go on and win that trophy now that they've knocked us out. So let's head into some European action then. Another semi-final. Hopefully this one goes better than the last one did against Manchester City. We are at home in this first leg, taking on Hoffenheim of Germany. And we want to get a goal or 2 and not concede, of course, because if they do score, it will be the away goal advantage for Hoffenheim. We do have Alex Iwobi starting, but he's starting on the right side with Reiss Nelson starting on the left. We've got Alexandre Lacazette starting as the main striker. Even though Aubameyang did get a goal against Manchester City, I just don't think he's doing a good enough job right now. So it's going to be Lacazette, still our main striker, as Hoffenheim playing straight through the middle here. 15 minutes gone. Good passing play. A bit of space opens up, and what an effort that is. It's Hoffenheim. They get the first goal of the game 16 minutes in, and Arsenal, they've got to start picking it up. Otherwise, we're going to be getting knocked out of another semi-final. Cross comes in straight into the hands of the Hoffenheim goalkeeper. And something wrong with us right now. Our form is dipping, and look at the defence leaving the massive gaps, and there is the 2nd goal of the game, and it's a 2nd away goal there for Hoffenheim. And this is not looking good. Even if we manage to pull it back to 2-2, they've got 2 away goals, so we've really got to pull our socks up. And what a volley that is. Who was that? Reiss Nelson with a cracking goal. 25 minutes gone. We've pulled a goal back. Can we get ourselves back onto level terms? Hoffenheim looking for a 3rd goal just a couple of minutes after we've pulled one back. Actually, it's Arsenal right now who win possession. Lacazette crosses in, and there is the 2nd goal of the game for Arsenal. Alex Iwobi back on scoring terms with him after scoring a couple earlier on in the episode. Half an hour played. It is Arsenal 2, Hoffenheim 2. We're jumping into the second half now. Arsenal in possession, looking to get themselves in front for the first time in today's game. But look at that, a massive gap yet again. The defence are playing absolutely really bad actually at the back. Could have given them a 3rd goal, and they're still on the attack. Oh, cracking effort. I think that might have taken a deflection, but it went down into the bottom corner to give Hoffenheim the lead once again. 3-2, and 7 minutes to play. Arsenal in possession here is Lacazette. Can he take the shot off? He doesn't. He plays it to Reece Nelson, and a little bit of luck there. I don't know if the goalkeeper got to that or whether it took a bounce over him, but we are back onto level terms, sorry. And here is Aubameyang. He's come on for Arsenal. Has he got any pace in his legs to get us forward and maybe steal this one late on? Right now it's Hoffenheim in possession, playing it coolly straight through the middle onto this near side. Cross comes in, cleared away. Just waiting for the final whistle to blow. 3 away goals here for Hoffenheim, which is a good advantage for them going into the second leg. But Lacazette, he wins it for Arsenal in the final minute of the game. So at least we do have 1 goal advantage going into that second leg. But Hoffenheim, they played well. They got themselves 3 away goals. So the second leg is going to be a tough one for Arsenal if we are going to be getting ourselves into the final of the Europa League.